Hi guys, so sorry that this is really bad lighting and I have like essentially no makeup on. I just thought I'd need to do this video now because it's like already like a week overdue. So I'll start now. This is going to be my 16 to 21 week update. I'm actually 21 weeks and 4 days today, but I'll just do basically from 16 to 21. So I'll just get started. So the first thing is I'm definitely starting to get a bump now. It's quite hard at the bottom, and when I try and breathe in it just does not go in, and it's definitely a bump now, which I'm kind of happy about. It's still not a big bump, so if people did see me they probably think I was eating too many pies or whatever, but it is definitely a bump now and I can tell. Also at like 16 to 17 weeks I had my midwife appointment, and what's this hair doing? And it went absolutely fab. They got my bloods after like several attempts. Even on my notes now it says very poor veins, because they didn't even take it from like here or here. They had to take it from like a really random spot on my arm. But they finally got them, and that's all that really matters. And she asked me how I'm planning to feed, and I said breastfeed. So she gave me a little lesson on how to hold the baby, like mummy to tummy, and everything like that. I have a list down here, so I'm just trying to read out like what I've wrote in my list. Also, I have bigger boobs now. None of my bras fit me, but I don't want to go out and buy a new bra yet because obviously they're just going to keep growing and I don't know what size I'm going to end up. So just now I'm wearing bandeau bras because they have no underwire and you don't really need a perfect size for them. So that's what I'm wearing at the moment because they've just gotten massive. Speaking of bigger boobs, I now have tons of stretch marks. Obviously on my boobs, but I've always had stretch marks on my boobs, and the front of my tummy is getting stretch marks, and between my, like where my belly button piercing is, there's a stretch mark there, and I've not even got a big bump yet, so imagine what it's going to be like when I have a big bump. So I'm definitely prone to stretch marks, and I just know that there's going to be plenty more. Also in the UK, over the past like 5 weeks there has been like a heat wave. It's kind of dying down now, but it's still kind of muggy. But I've just had no sleep because with pregnancy obviously you're heated up already, so with extra heat you're just dying. So I've just had hardly any sleep and it's been really bad. And also we've moved now, like a week ago we moved, and the beds are very uncomfortable at the moment, but this is only a temporary place. We're only living here for 2 months while we save money for the new house. Also, I don't know if you can tell, but I've tried to cover them with like concealer, but it's just not worked. I've got plenty of spots and I just seem to be breaking out since the start of pregnancy. I've still got my oily skin, which is awful, but yeah, my skin has just been quite bad during this pregnancy. During my first pregnancy. We also had our 20-week scan. I don't have the scan picture on me, but we finally had, we had that, and it was just amazing. She did like everything and everything looked perfect, and obviously it was still a girl, so that was a good thing. And we had a learner kind of ultrasoundist, don't know what they're called, so she was like trying to learn, and I didn't mind about that, but as long as everything was fine with the baby, and she said everything was fine, so that was always going to be good. Also, we have now finished our baby clothes shopping for up to 6 months. We have got all the newborn stuff we're going to get, all the 0 to 3 months and all the 3 to 6 months. So the next kind of big buys are going to be 6 to 9 months and 9 to 12. So that is quite good going for us because I like to be organised, and because we're not in the right house yet, this is the only thing I can organise properly. So also, in the next few days or a week or so, you'll be getting a video of us, me and Michael, like announcing our baby girl's name. We've had this picked out since before we even knew she was a girl. I think I was about 12 to 13 weeks when we decided on this name. So it has stayed with us, and we definitely think it is going to be her name. So I think that video will be coming up soon. Movements, like up to about 20 weeks I was feeling her in my tummy, but nothing really, like it was up to about 17 weeks to 20 weeks I felt her in my tummy moving about and wriggling, and then Michael just couldn't feel her. But then about 20 weeks, 20 and 21 weeks, he felt her finally, and now she's just doing massive kicks, and you can actually see them outside my tummy now, which is so strange but it's so nice. And also in another video I'm going to go into this, but I had a scare where I bled. Everything was totally fine and nothing to worry about, but that happened like 2 days ago, so that kind of shook me, but everything was totally fine, and we finally got to hear the baby's heartbeat, as the community midwives don't use a Doppler, so that was kind of nerve-wracking, but we finally got to hear her heartbeat, so everything was good. So that's basically everything I need to say about the past 5 weeks. My next pregnancy update will be 25 weeks, and then after that I think I'm going to probably do them like every once or twice, once a week or every second week. So yeah, that's it for now guys. Bye!